Hey everybody, welcome back. Guys, today I've got a couple more videos of just some on-game performance, and these aren't from me. These are from a few of you guys out there. So thank you to James and Timothy for sharing these with me and allowing me to put them in a YouTube video to share to the rest of the viewers. So the first video I want to show you guys is from a friend of mine, James Nix. He's down in North Georgia, and he's shooting on this particular animal. He was using a VPA Omega 150 grain with bleeders, shooting a Sirius Phoenix arrow. And I want you guys to see when we talk about tuning, especially with fixed blade broadheads or just any setup, really, how important it is for a shot like this, where James has a nice buck in range, but he's got to kind of thread a needle through some high stem count. And all of that work that James did, just tuning arrows, understanding where his broadheads fly, I mean, they ultimately resulted in him harvesting a nice Georgia buck. Take a look. So as you guys can see, the time James spent just making sure everything was dialed in. I mean, he put a great shot on this deer, and he did it threading the needle. And the broadhead, James described it to me. I actually talked to him after he sent me these as the VPA Omega, which I have a 200 grain version that I've played around with a little bit. Great broadhead. I haven't shot anything with bleeders. Haven't shot their 150s. But he described it as it flies as good as his Magnus Stinger buzz cut, but the bleeders provide a better blood trail for him. So for a broadhead, I love Magnus Stingers. You guys know that. So for another head to fly like that and produce the performance that it did, go through the deer, bury into a sapling, everything's still intact. The Sirius Phoenix arrow, all good there, flew true. Great job, James. I mean, that's hard work and off-season effort in getting an arrow set up, dialed in and tuned. That's it paying off right there for you. So congrats, James, and thanks for sharing that with me. The other video I've got, I don't exactly know where Timothy is at, but it looks like somewhere down south again, maybe Texas, Oklahoma. But he sent me a video of a doe that he shot, and check out the performance of, again, Sirius arrow with my favorite, the Magnus Stinger 152 blade. Check out what it did, not only on the deer performance, but how well it held up after the shot. Check this one out.
All right, so there's the blind. There's the deer. The arrow passed through. Passed through this tree as well. And hit it right here. See how the broadhead looks. So one thing I forgot to mention in the first video is that the first arrow I shot, she ducked under it almost, and it shot and went in here straight through her spine, and that's kind of what immobilized her. So I had to do a follow-up shot, and the second one went in here and then went out and then went and stuck in that tree.
So again, really good performance, you guys. And I was messaging Timothy on Instagram a little bit, and what he had said was basically like, if I had my old setup, I would not have recovered this deer. So to have a sturdy fixed blade like that Magnus Stinger, shooting behind a Sirius Phoenix arrow, a heavy arrow, being able to he hit high, but he put that doe down, and then his follow up shot was absolutely perfect. And the fact that his follow up shot um, went through completely through the deer, out its back, skipped off of that rocky southern ground, went through a tree like a bush or whatever, and then buried into the branch of another tree. And he pulls the broadhead out, and I mean, outside of maybe a little bit of edge or a little bit of tip damage, I mean, the thing was straight. It wasn't completely folded over. The ferrule was straight. All of that stuff. I mean, that broadhead looked fantastic after going through what it went through. So thank you, Timothy, for sharing that with me, and congrats on your deer as well. And you guys, I wanted to show you these just to show you, a lot of the stuff that we talk about, or Troy Fowler, the Ranch Fairy, talks about, or Dr. Ed Ashby talks about. This is them put into, on game situations, and the performance that you see, and how well these things, these setups hold up. I just want to show you guys that, so it's not just a bunch of talk, a bunch of us just saying stuff for YouTube videos. I mean, these are other people that are doing the same thing, that are having the same results, and that are happy with them. So I hope that helps you guys out. I hope that is just a couple data points of evidence of why we like to shoot these heavy arrows, these super sharp, super sturdy fixed blades, and how they have performed. And if you guys have videos out there that you want to share with me, that you want shared with the rest of the YouTube community, the rest of the Draggin Deer community, I would love to put some more videos like this together of actual on-game performance. And honestly, too, if you shoot a mechanical, whatever you shoot, data points for the general public are fantastic. So if you want those, you can send them to me via email, via Instagram, via Facebook Messenger. I can't promise I will put every single one of them in there, but if you're willing to share them with me, I would love to put some more of these type of on-game performance videos out there for all of you. So thank you guys for tuning in, watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope it helped you out. If it did, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys soon on the next video. Take care, God bless, and remember, be a sportsman, make a sportsman.